What the Baseline Protocol is essentially is an open source initiative for public businesses to be able to use the Ethereum mainnet chain to kind of put everybody on an even playing field, if you will, when it comes to moving into the blockchain world.
It makes it possible for corporations to easily interact with blockchains and use blockchain as common frame of reference. So you just put some small piece of information, some anchor points on the blockchain, and you make coordination worldwide. You make coordination with other companies, with other different ecosystems, with different software providers. One company has one software provider, another company has another one. They can all integrate because they use the same public ledger where they can put different pieces of information. I was following the corporate developments with blockchain, and it was a natural technology that came up during my research, but it was an amazing day when I discovered it.
The Baseline Protocol is something that can kind of, knock down everyone on the same level. If your project is affiliated at all, even by, maybe a third party or a second degree, then that's good for your project, and put everybody at the same starting point when it comes to moving their business over to blockchain. However, why the protocol is so important is it's going to remove sensitive data from the chain.
You think a business wants its competitor knowing how much they paid for products from a supplier? No, they do not. And if everything was directly put on Ethereum right now, the critical business information would be available to anyone and everyone. That is why enterprises have steered clear of public chains thus far. And here's where the Baseline Protocol comes in, a private middleware using zero-knowledge proofs and made up of many microservices, which all form into one registered contract, connecting all internal systems of records, enterprise resource planning, and customer relation management systems, meaning distributed and different management systems can be synchronized because the Ethereum mainnet is that common frame of reference. No data leakage guaranteed to your competitor who uses a different ERP system and tools. This will save enterprises hundreds of millions of dollars in wasted time, money, and manpower.
My name is Samrat, and I'm a partner with a firm called Altmind in Norway. I also run a company called Golden X Ventures here in India. And I think we discovered Baseline on GitHub. The community is extremely vibrant. I just love the quality of people which are running the community and also participating in the community on Slack, on Telegram. Particularly for my businesses, I think it is very, very useful in the area of risk management and providing people the right kind of information assurance.
I would say that Baseline allows partners to really maintain data consistency and workflow continuity. So it can be a support for process automation. So as an example, if we have an ERP system of one of our partners and our CRM system on the other side, we can very securely manage some of our processes by using the public mainnet.
What we're really aiming to do is make it really simple for the end user to just, install a plugin, keep their system of record, and now, have this always-on mainnet for you to be able to interact with.
Envision works with an array of different organizations throughout the open source community. We're an enterprise systems integrator. Envision Blockchain looks to partner with organizations where those organizations are filling a specific void. The partnerships throughout the community are vital to both refining a product and its speed to market.
Through my company in Norway, what we are also doing is we are pitching to a client which is in the sensors business. We are pitching a tamper-evident food supply chain tracking system. Every party in the chain will have clear visibility about whether data has been tampered with or what they're getting is actually fresh produce or not. So it's very, very important for them so that they can command the right prices for their harvest.
Now, the Baseline Protocol is going to be extremely important to blockchain. It's going to help the space absolutely blow up.
Corporations can finally use public blockchains. Obviously, that's huge for global blockchain adoption because for years, we've been stuck. As soon as you have a few companies using it, the effectiveness and the efficiency created by all of this will simply make them more competitive. So then it's a snowball. So we just need to get that critical mass of use cases and corporations to adopt it.
I really love the Coke partnership because to me that was something that was kind of out of left field. I don't think a lot of people would have said Coke. It's not something that would really come to your mind, but it makes total sense. They got a huge supply chain.
The one where Provide and Uribright actually came together and they baselined SAP with Google Sheets. I think that was pretty impressive.
And so for me, when it comes to adoption, I think pulling, companies from different areas, different arenas, when it comes to stuff like food tracking, when it comes to supply chain, whether it's in beauty, but how can we bring women's companies in? When it comes to what I would like to see out of Baseline and their community, is I just like to see more projects involved. I'd like to see more projects involved. I would like to see more businesses involved. Change is hard. And when you have things like Baseline that are coming in to make the process easier, make the switch easier, then I think that is going to go a long ways towards making mainstream adoption across the world.
I think a good starting point for anybody who's interested can be to join the general channel on the Slack. I'm really looking forward to the upcoming summit.